Greetings and salutations. We have landed once again. Illuminaughty Mystex back with some decks. Okay, so here's the scoop. I apologize to you, you, and you. Okay, I have not done Zodiac videos in a fucking month, and I didn't notice. Like, I didn't realize. I apologize. If you're still here, thank you for tuning in. I am going to do them. I am making this video because I recently dabbled in everything. I don't know. I made a lot of changes. I think I made a little announcement about it. Get used to it. Adjustment, Libra, LOL. Hi. So, yep. I haven't been making as many of these, but you can check out a clip of my new show. That was probably the last video I posted. It's pretty, I think it's funny, but of course I think I'm funny, right? You can also join my Patreon to see the full episode and other episodes, in addition to some other content that I have going on. Pretty much mostly non-tarot related, but I do love to stick with the themes of the Zodiac each passing season. So a lot of Taurus content right now. Just got on TikTok. I know I didn't want to. I'm old. Didn't need to be reminded that I'm old. Okay. But I did inevitably join TikTok, and whatever, not gonna say too much. I think that's funny too. So Illuminaughty Mystex over there, and of course Instagram and Facebook. Been on that. Still suck at all of it. I mean, pretty much just pouring into the pats and the OF, if you know what I mean. Little forbidden links. So check out some of my other shit if you've been missing the tarot vids. But alas, I am doing them. So this is just a video to say I am sorry, and also to do like a little poll for general Taurus season. It's not a Taurus reading, it's just Taurus season, sort of looking at what's happened up from 420 to now, and then we're looking ahead at in the next couple weeks as we finish out Taurus season. So like I said, I have made a lot of changes. I have cut the decks from the videos. That's why I wanted to make this one separate, so that everybody got a little taste of something. I'm going to pull 2 demon cards, one for the past 2 weeks and one for the next 2 weeks, and I'm going to get a nice channeled message in what we need to know or learn or receive this Taurus season. Then I'm going to pull cards for each individual zodiac in their own videos. So I think I'm just gonna go for it, but I can't remember if I have anything else to say. No? Okay. I've said this so many times. I always shuffle my cards before I use them, before I turn the camera on, before all of it, you know. So these are shuffled, and I kind of want to just lay, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them out. I knew there was 5 there. I don't know why I counted. Like, I doubted myself. Like, oh, I don't want to embarrass myself and say the wrong number, but that was weird. So, true Taurus energy, I guess. I'm gonna just pull, since we already looked at this one. And we're just gonna pull them. Oh god. Oh sorry. Joe. That, oh yeah, buddy. Fucking, oh my god, finally. Listen. What's this? This one is for Taurus, and it's a Scorpio. This one's maybe not for, I said it's for Taurus. This is Scorpio. I'm Scorpio rising, so however you resonate. If you're a Taurus, if you're a Scorpio, if you have either placements, this is what this message is going to fit for you best, but also conveys the overall energy of lately, okay? And don't worry, it'll be over before you know it, okay? I'm seeing this, right? And I am excited. It's the first time I've been excited for a minute, okay? I've been, honestly, part of the reason that I haven't done videos is because I haven't been feeling like it. It's like I did forget, and I have been making a shit ton of other content, doing a lot of writing. maybe I'll share some of the recent stuff that I've sent in for things, you know what I mean? I'll just like load the script with links. But anyways, I haven't been feeling great and haven't been wanting to fucking really know. I didn't want to know. I was just like done. Didn't want to fucking know anymore. Right? So I didn't tell you because I didn't feel like being that person. Okay? And then I finally was like, look, bitch, you're so good at this. And last night, fucking hunkered down, got in the zone, and didn't fucking do it. Okay. But I did sort of start a new project instead. Yes, so look out for the podcast. It's inevitably coming because sometimes a bitch just needs to run her mouth. I'm the bitch. This is the mouth. I am a Taurus and I am ruled by the throat chakra. I'm sorry, I keep saying that because I have two simultaneous thoughts. Taurus is ruled by the throat and is also ruled by the heart chakra. My thing lately is to speak from the heart. So I am starting a podcast. I know. It'll be out soon. Hopefully next week. All the behind the scenes on Patreon. So I finally got that out of me, right? Like it's been building. I've had a lot to say and I hardly ever speak on anything. I'm a very talkative, loud, social, friendly, secretive person. Okay? I will tell you a lot of information without fucking telling you jack shit. Ain't that the truth, sis? So I wasn't looking forward to this. And I see these cards, and now I am. Now I fucking am. It's about to be a new beginning in this move. Okay. We have adjustment Libra. Okay, so we're talking Libra, Scorpio right up front. We might even be looking at the season. And I've been saying this since Aries season. This is the time to fucking get your shit together. Aries season, you cure the field or whatever it is. And then Taurus season, you better be planting those seeds, which is why I've moved on to other things instead of just driving myself into tarot, which was more depleting than replenishing, right? I did things that fulfilled me so that I could allow myself to do these things that I still do very much enjoy. Love bringing the news, okay? But that's why I started the current events thing, so check it out. But we might be talking about stuff that happens come Libra season because that's the harvest. If we're only planting stuff now and we're going to be fucking around hot girl summer all goddamn fucking summer long, right? Gemini season, I can already tell I'm going to have so much fun. Cancer season, might get back to work. But like Leo, Virgo, maybe even Libra season. Definitely Scorpio season. I'm gonna want to party a bunch. It's just in my nature to fuck around and find out. You know? But then come Libra season, you start to see the benefits again of the things that you planted because you start with this Ace of Discs, okay, which is an Earth card. And if we're thinking money, we're thinking stability, maybe not a lot, but focused, knowing where you've got it or want it, okay? And then the Eight of Discs, prudence, staying true to yourself, staying true to your investments, staying true to yourself, right? Bam. Prudence. It bloomed. It multiplied. We went from Ace to 8 so quickly. And 8 is the number of life. And so this is stuff, the things that we're doing right now are going to affect our entire future. Okay? So as much as I want to be secretive, it's way more radical to speak up than it is to stay silent. So I'm very excited, and I see this as a great message for me personally because I've been struggling so much lately, as many of us have. Because I ask around, I go in my little fucking groups about all this stuff, and everybody's pretty much saying the same thing. And I'm not an astrologer, so I don't really know about the planets and shit, but I definitely have my people and my sources. Okay, so the Eon judgment, sure, you know what? I could see that in a lot of ways, because one, Taurus, the most notorious judgmentalist is, right? We know. Even though I'm also the most, like, loving, accepting, and open-minded, it's just like I have fucking boundaries, and if you cross them, I'll fucking judge the shit out of you and everything you do the minute that you cross me. That's it. I mean, it's not like I just am judgmental. You gotta really get in there and because it'll fester, you know, and then we say some shit that we might regret, but we never regret it because someone had to say it. Judgmental, whatever. The Eon, okay? People might also be a little judgmental of where your money's coming from, right? We have this fucking influx of, like, people being sick of their jobs. Pandemic ruined us all. A lot of us don't have the same kind of energy. They don't want to go back to life as we know it. Nobody, like, who would? It was kind of horrible. So there's going to be a lot of, like, backlash and judgment for your paydays, how you got your money. Maybe you inherit something, or, like, I mean, it could be anything. But there will be that feeling of, I almost want to say guilt because of the judgments. You know, the Eon's not, like, it's not a bad thing. It's more like somebody coming to you and saying that there are judgments rather than the person who's actually judging you. In the same way that a judge would, right? A judge is like, you are ordered to court because somebody's filed a claim or somebody caught you doing something, or there's a reason. The judge doesn't go out and select who's going to be in court that day. Just like the Eon isn't trying to dish it out or tell you what's what, because like I said, it's Taurus season. It might be us, Tauruses, and you watching. You know what I mean? Us, who is being judgmental, but it also could be an outside judgment based on these two factors of the financial and then Two of Cups over here, love. Maybe a new relationship or finally coming out or whatever. There's just going to be that little kind of dip in this pretty high-powered read, right? And I personally would rather, right, it's better than this. Better than this, better than this, right? If I'm doing this, I'll take it. That's where I'm at, and I think that's where you should be at. So we're just going to put a little Scorpio over here. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's actually fucking perfect. A lot of things are changing, ending, and starting over right now. So you better fucking hold on tight, get used to it, because it's going to be a wild ride. I did not want this video to be this long. Alright, I'm pulling 2 demon cards. One for the past 2 weeks and one for the next 2 weeks. And we've got our 2. Oh, god damn, you always do this. There's 3, but it's fine. So, last 2 weeks, current 2 weeks, next 2 weeks. Okay, I don't know. Taurus season. Beginning, middle, now, end. Okay, that's how we're doing it, because they said, you're pulling 3. And I said, fine. So, Gamori. Let's see, what's up with Gamori, my rose? Focus on finding and gaining new love or inspiration. See, here's the thing. It is Taurus season, and I already did the whole spiel about judgments and what that really means. But this, I think, is, for me, it kind of sounds like, what is that face? I'm trying to figure out how to say what I want to say without saying haters make you famous. Because if that were true, I would be fucking Harry Styles. I would literally be fucking Harry Styles if haters made me famous. Understand? It's not true. But learn to embrace them, love them, and appreciate them. Get new inspiration and love from this source. I just feel like Gamori has like this kind of pompous attitude, right? Oh no, that's Paimon. But yes, focus on finding and gaining new love or inspiration. I just feel like embrace the judgment, embrace the backlash, okay? Be your unabashed self, all right, at all times. So maybe that did fuel the fire for the past couple weeks. If any of you are feeling very motivated by revenge, I feel that all the time. I always thought it was my Scorpio rising, but the more I dig into Taurus, the more I realize, yeah, no, we're the evil bitch. For sure. It's crazy. So, Yep. And also, like, taking the hatefulness out of the equation, I feel like it also really ties in with what I was saying about myself and how I've started a bunch of new projects and kind of let go of a lot of this sort of thing. So that's cool. Maybe a lot of people were starting some new projects and shit, and that's okay if you gotta like leave something behind or whatever. All right, moving on. I feel like in my head, I'm very focused and concise, and even in my body, I'm feeling very alert and awake. And then when I speak, it's this like weird, like, what even is coming out of my mouth? What is that about? Don't blame her, okay? Do not blame her, because this is not her fault. It's 100% me, and we know it. Okay? Don't blame her. So, what's going on now? Belan. Come on. Belan. Focus on listening instead of speaking, observing instead of being observed. Wow. That's funny because I had the opposite inclination, but maybe that's just all the more reason that you should continue to tune into what I'm doing, because I obviously have shit to tell you. But right now, yeah, it's kind of about like listening to others, which, I mean, I'm a great listener. So, got that under control. But yeah, take these words to heart. I would never actually recommend that, but go for it. Go for it. It's Taurus season. Fucking go for it. All right. Bullock. For the rest of Taurus season. Beware of underestimating soft-spoken or mild-mannered individuals. Many capable individuals are easily overlooked because they are quiet. That's the whole thing about listening. You need to sort that shit out now, so that by the time this rolls around, whatever it is, okay, we're talking about money, work, finances, careers, investments, right? So we have this like new inspiration. Maybe you started a new project or a new venture, new job. This one is about maybe not bragging or running your mouth or advertising too much, but to sit back and get to know your new clients, your new coworkers, your new partners, whatever. Okay. So that in the next few weeks, you'll know who's actually there for you, who's actually contributing, who's actually doing things that are favorable for you and not just themselves. Right? So much to think about there. Sorry, there was so much bullshit in between. I don't know why I can't just fucking read like that all the time, right? You know what it is too? It's because I do channel messages and spirit and stuff where I feel like it's not that they get impatient, but it's these like little interruptions where I'm trying to do this and then I'm also trying to say something else at the same time. It happens a lot. So I apologize. This is 20 minutes already. Definitely didn't need to be this long. But let's just get a quick channeled message and move right into the zodiacs, which I think I'm going to leave these up. I feel like that feels right for me to just leave it, and that's like the vibe. That's the Taurus vibe for the upcoming readings. I'm going to do that, and they're going to be short as fuck. So anyways, channel messages for Taurus season. We are not looking for anything super particular. We just want to know what information is coming through during Taurus season. What is the lesson here? What is the vibe? Black cat, where fortune meets opportunities. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. You need to get this shit figured out now, so that moving forward, I'm obviously not going to be like straight partying all summer. I don't even really drink or do drugs, you know, and like I use marijuana as medicine for the most part. So like when I say party, I just mean be outside the whole time that it's summer, just to clarify. So it's still a crucial time, and I will just be working outside. That is my idea of a party, right? I might slack off, fuck around, hang out or something, but there's a lot coming up. And I've been hearing that, right? And I've been fucking losing my shit, like losing my patience about this. Where I still have been watching tarot readers, but the messages weren't aligning with me, and so I just didn't want to hear the fucking bullshit of doing it myself in a way. Or it's been the same thing for months now, right? At least for Taurus, and for me personally, where it's just this very stagnant, like nothing's ever going to change. Maybe I should do something else, like all this bullshit. Oh, I feel like the mascara I put on hours ago just now got in my eye. So something that we are not seeing is happening, I think, is basically. Okay. Where fortune meets opportunity. Real opportunities coming in. You might see money first. You might see money now, but you don't even know what's on its way. And this is where I get fucked up, because it's like, how long has every reader been saying that to Taurus? Pissing me off. But now it's Taurus season, and it honestly is the first time where I'm starting to really resonate, like really resonate with these messages that they've been giving me for fucking months. And then to see this, it's very important though. You have to get these things sorted now. You have to know what you want to do, and you got to know who you want to do it with, and you got to know like exactly what you're doing so that these opportunities actually come in. If you're focused on the money, I think that's a good place to be, because where fortune meets opportunity. Once you have the money, invest it wisely. You get a fucking bonus, don't blow it. You don't even know, like, I almost said save it for a rainy day, but like it's rained every day, so it's not cool. All right, so what's the message? Infinite possibilities. It's really hype in here right now. I wasn't expecting this. I've been fucking not feeling great. Bottom of the deck, which I don't always do for the Halloween Oracle, is trick or treat, mischief, and play. And I think that's so funny because I'm with a Gemini. All right, so when you say mischief and play, I don't think me. I think partner. Okay, I am not the mischief and play type, but at the same time, it's so funny. I'm a very serious man. I mean, I am a very serious man, but I'm also very goofy, like unintentionally goofy. I am super clumsy, super messy, super loud, not like speaking all the time. Sometimes I talk really loud, but a lot of times, what? I can't hear you. What? Speak up. Like turn that down. What are you saying? Most of the time, except for when I'm being extremely loud. But when I walk, I got hooves. I'm a bull. If I'm trying to be fucking quiet in a shared space at night, people are sleeping, can't help but it sounds like I'm fucking playing drums in there. I don't know. I'm just call it quirky. I'll call it goofy. Okay, goofy as hell. So I think get in touch with that and embrace it. The thing is, I am very goofy, but it's almost like it doesn't embarrass me as much as it counteracts with my overall demeanor, my earth sign demeanor, with my Scorpio face. Yeah, dangerous. Gotta have fun with it. Gotta learn to laugh at yourself. I mean, I laugh at myself all the time, but I think that moving forward, we need to let go of the seriousness. We need to chill out, tone it down, relax, and truly enjoy things, because it's very hard to enjoy things. The whole world crumbled before our eyes so easily and still isn't fully back together. Still problems, still problematic, still pandemic, still all of it. It's been very serious in this bitch for a long time. It always has been too. We were just sort of more ignorant to it in a sense, where without the connectivity of social media, there wasn't really a way to communicate to one another how we were feeling like that. And so we had a very smaller bubble and fewer images of what the world really did look like. Okay? So all I'm saying is, despite the fact that it's very hard, and despite the fact that it does feel wrong, because we often feel guilty for enjoying ourselves because of external circumstance, right? We need to still enjoy ourselves. That doesn't mean the work stops. It doesn't mean that the serious shit goes away. It doesn't mean that, you can't work at it every day. It's just learn to have some mischief and play along with it and truly enjoy it. Instead of me getting frustrated with myself, because sometimes I really do stress myself out. God damn it, why am I so loud? Why can't I sneak around? What is with that? Fuck, man. And nothing hurts anymore. Been singing that all day. Think I feel kind of free. We have to just let our minds explore, wander, and enjoy, even if our physical reality is in really bad shape. That is Taurus all day. Tauruses are the scariest, meanest. And I'm saying that because I have had to identify with that, because I recognize it. I see it all the time in almost all of my relationships. I am the bad guy. I don't care. I mean, of course I care. I don't want to be, but I will hold space, right? That's who I am. So I know what it's like to be real fucking hardcore, blunt, even rude. All that, ooh. Kind of like how we're feeling towards the world. Oh, I can't believe, oh, society, you're acting like a Taurus. But Taurus is also super loving, loyal, and fun, and unique, creative, fashionable, sexy, still ruled by Venus, still feminine element, got those maternal kind of qualities, right? So, it's about finding that balance. Shit is really real. But at the same time, you just gotta let yourself feel good sometimes. That is going to be the biggest, most important message. So we have skull stars, infinite possibilities. That's exactly what we've been talking about this whole time. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. Again, look to Taurus right now. What are we up to? Everything, and not even fucking telling you, right? And there's nothing wrong with, sharing your shit and whatnot. But there's a little bit of secrecy about it, right? And there's a good reason for that. But also, I can sit here and say I'm a bad guy, and I can get a good laugh out of it, and I can still consciously want to change and better myself always, right? Wise seeing, wise action. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. Try to stay up late. My schedule was pretty much nocturnal, but now it's whoa, might as well watch the sunrise. And that's sort of a recent development. It hasn't happened in a long time. I've always been like this and go back and forth. But try to stay up for midnight. Try to record dreams. I did start a dream journal this week. And then, of course, I don't remember my dreams. It's so wild to me. I am a notorious dreamer. And as soon as I start to put the intention out there that I'm going to write it down, wake up and I'm like, damn, what the fuck just happened? Cauldron, synergy and healing. It's time to do the work. It's time to make amends. It's time for y'all to stop fucking shitting out, bowing down, fucking over it. Okay, it's time for change. It's still like pandemic, like you should still be quarantined, but a lot of our energy levels are just lower than they used to be, and we collectively need to kind of get ourselves back together. And my indication of that, it was Will Smith. I'm not gonna lie, his post inspired me. I never considered that guy has been constantly working out, staying fit, being ripped for his roles over these years, that his body, to see him looking like, I don't know, a regular normal dad in his 40s or 50s, I don't know how old Will Smith is, it was just really interesting to see nothing wrong with his physique, just in the same way that I see nothing wrong with mine. But for him, he just needs to get back into that mindset of like, I need to get healthy again. I want to be that fit, strong, young person that I was before this happened. And I'm like, damn, dude, me too. Me too. Me too. So thank you to Will Smith getting our asses into shape. What's his sign? I want to know. Okay, so my first instinct was like, Will Smith, probably a Virgo, right? I look it up. He's a Libra, almost. Then I'm like, what's Jada? Of course, she's a Virgo. Should have known he was a Libra, though. That's the whole thing, kicking it off, right? And also, let's just embrace my terrible lighting and admire this card together really quick. So feeling really inspired. Okay, and I think it's time. Okay, so another thing that's been on my mind a lot lately, other than like all of the shit we've been discussing, is friendships, and how I think quarantine did this thing where there was like an influx of communication, people talking to each other a lot, lots of phone calls and texts, and boredom at home. I don't get bored, so I can't really. But I love talking to people. I've always said I was put on this planet solely to talk to people, because I think that's another really kind of Taurus-y quality, overlooked quality about Taurus, is we love it. I love conversation, especially if it's intellectual or hilarious. I love endless conversation, hours. I can go hours, days, even talking to the same person if it's good enough conversation, you know? And that's why I surround myself with so many Geminis. Geminis are really talkative. I think Taurus is like conversation, but I think Geminis are more talkative, if that makes sense. So surprisingly good pair. Everyone in my life, swear, fuck, they're Geminis, you know, everywhere. So it's time to heal some of your friendships, though, because what happened is people got burnt out on that. A lot of us didn't. I guarantee you, any Gemini, any Taurus, I would even say, like, I almost said another sign, and now it's not coming to me because can't think of anybody so consistent. A lot of y'all got sick and tired of the conversations. You forged fake friendships out of boredom. Then you weren't bored anymore and realized, maybe I don't want the extra friends. Maybe it's not personal. It's just you no longer have the time in your schedule. That does not mean that you should just attribute friendships to some kind of time-consuming, draining thing. You should just communicate with people. I don't have as much time as I did. I'm sorry we haven't caught up. Or, that sounds good. Another hot take. If you think people suck, wait till you find out about social media. Yeah, I think we all got really personal on social media. I mean, over the last 10 years for sure, in general, yes. But especially in quarantine, people were feeling very vulnerable, open, again, bored. They just wanted to like put themselves out there, and they wanted someone to talk to. People got used to sort of like socializing on the internet. And I think even though I'm not even still really socializing, I've never been one to put my shit on the internet. Except for like the times that I do. Whatever. I was fucking counting. It was a blank book. I gotta wrap this shit up, dude. I'm getting a little... This is why I was like, you know what? I should just start a podcast because I talk too goddamn much. How much personal information did I put in this general reading? It's supposed to be anecdotal, though. I don't bring anything up that doesn't feel relevant. I'm talking about the whole friendship thing because I just feel like people are like so quick to cut someone off because it's like tiresome or like unsatisfactory, but it's like your brain is fucking fried from social media and telling you things that you shouldn't even be hearing, especially not as often or as much as you do. You know, it's like mass consumption and it's very fast rates, and I don't know. All I'm saying is some of y'all better fucking start stirring the pot a different direction. Okay? Just a suggestion. That is what Taurus season is for. My incense just went out too. That's it. Bye. There's 3 more cards. It's eternal love. Love is love is love, and it trains physical death. Okay, your ancestors say what up. Okay, yes, forgiveness, reducing burden. We don't actually hold grudges like people think we do. Okay, I would sooner identify myself as judgmental than I would stubborn or begrudging. I don't hold grudges, but I pay attention to the way that people operate. And if we have an incident and we work through it, I am not holding a grudge for what you did. But if we have an incident, you did not work through it, you did not communicate, you did not change, you did not fix, you did not put in any effort to what happened, there's going to be some judgment. Period. Forgive? Sure. I don't give a shit. But don't fucking come near me either. Does that make sense? Again, part of the reason I'm speaking freely is because it is Taurus season, and I feel like that's part of the... I am your channeled message. These personal anecdotes. That's what I decided. But forgiveness is cool. That doesn't mean drop your fucking boundaries for assholes. Sorry, but if you cross my line, then I move it. And if you try to come back to where we were before, guess what? You blew it. This is the new boundary, and now you're crossing it. So, skedaddle. But yeah, no, totally. Forgiveness. But that doesn't mean they have to force it. And then winter, the sacredness of pausing. So, yes, we're coming out of winter. Hate to see this card right now. We are coming out of winter. And it might be a little bit of winter vibes. It's been pretty chilly around here. It's been gloomy and raining kind of everywhere. It sounds like people are having a hard time existing, it seems. But, the sacredness of pausing. Maybe it's a good thing I took 2 months off these videos. I mean, it's already late as fuck, but like I said, I'm fucking hype. And I was making iced coffee, so I had to like taste test it. And this is like a lot of caffeine in it, so I'm ready to go. So tune in. I'm about to do the separate zodiac videos. Thank you so much if you fucking got to this point. I don't know if I would personally, so really do appreciate ya. Again, I am only going to be using the Thoth deck for the next upcoming readings, which is why I wanted to explore with these decks. Okay, and I hope that something, despite all my babbling, resonated. So, thank you, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye!